Hello everybody, this is Della from The Beauty of Play. We are in the middle of our chemistry block and I am unboxing a few things that I got from Home Science Tools, and then I've also added a couple other things that I could not source there. I am an affiliate for Home Science Tools. I will leave my affiliate link. They are not sponsoring this video in any way. The first thing that I have here is not from Home Science Tools, but from Michaels, and this is a cyanotype kit that has the chemicals needed for cyanotype prints. And this is a sun-reactive chemical, and it leaves a silhouette of whatever blocks the sun on the print. So we'll be working with this. We'll also be making a similar project, this one, which is also photoreactive. This one is using turmeric paper and borax to darken it, and I'll be sure to show you those projects as we go along. The other thing not from Home Science Tools is the Elements photo deck card, and this goes along with our Elements book, but it just has a card for each of the elements, and we will be using that. This is used from Thrift Books. I can also give you a link for that if you want. Okay, this is just for fun. This is a Bubblegum chemistry kit, and while I was going through and looking, I decided to pick this up just for fun to see if she wanted to play with it, but it's not anything that we're doing for our block. Then we have chromatography paper, which I have already opened. The chromatography paper is used to separate different liquids with a solvent. This is used in my tree block and in the botany where we look at the different pigments within leaf types. We have been using marker to separate the pigment types. These are an anode and two anodes, zinc and copper, which I think I am probably not going to use these for the electrolysis that I had originally planned. I've decided to use graphite for that, so we may still be using these, but I'm not sure yet. This is a clock reaction kit. It's a chemical reaction that is based upon time, and it goes both ways. The reaction goes both ways, which is why it works the way that it works. So we will be doing this. Some chemicals. This is ammonium nitrite. This causes an endothermic as opposed to exothermic reaction, so it actually feels cold when it reacts with water. We are using sodium hydroxide as an exothermic reaction, and it releases heat when mixed with water. We have some gloves. Super excited about that, and we'll see what's in here. Oh, this is more denatured alcohol to use for our burners in the combustion parts. And these are three watch glasses that we're going to use in also burning some salts so that we can see the different colors that different elements produce. These are density cylinders that we will be using for water displacement and density, and this is hydrogen peroxide at 6%. We're going to be using this a couple different ways. One is to show a catalytic reaction. When you add yeast to hydrogen peroxide, it lowers the energy needed for the natural reaction that happens to hydrogen peroxide, which is the degradation into oxygen. Adding yeast increases that. So we will be using that as an example of a catalyst reaction. We will also be using that to collect oxygen for some of our combustion experiments to show that when you increase oxygen, it increases the conditions for combustion. More chromatography paper. Some wooden splints. These can be used for stirring. We also might use these for our crystallization, making rock candy out of sugar. We're going to look at the saturation rate of sugar and a scoop for removing chemicals. And then we're also going to be doing this blue light experiment. Let me open this up. This is a chemical reaction. It's chemoluminescence, and it's chemoluminescence instead of bioluminescence because it's not in a biological organism. But this is similar, if not the same, chemical reactions that happen in lightning bugs and in bioluminescent organisms in the oceans. And one of the indicators for chemistry is the release of light or heat. And so this is both a demonstration of bioluminescence, in this case it's chemoluminescence, and the indication that a chemical reaction has happened by the release of light. So that is what we have. I also was expecting some periodic tables, so I will be looking for those. Thanks for joining me. If you like, be sure to hit the like button. If you'd like to see more of our chemistry blog or more of our homeschooling material, be sure to subscribe. Thanks, and I'll see you next time.